don't just open because you want to earn money. Because money is not really my motivation when I started barbering itself. Because when things gets hard, I'm not sure if you can still love what you do. I think what I mean is just uh, you know love the trade first.
Good day, truth seekers. Welcome to the Unspoken Truth with DGY Academy. I am Christelle.
And I'm Samantha. We are here to fuel your curiosities. Dive with us as we uncover the unspoken truth of people from different walks of life.
Hi, Sam. Kamusta ka?
Hi, Miss Christelle. Despite the repercussions of the pandemic, na nandito tayo sa bahay and we're away from the world, I'm still ecstatic now because I'm pretty much sure that we will be having a productive and meaningful discussion for today.
Right, right. Well, that is great to hear, Sam. Alam mo, I am very excited for this episode kasi we have another guest for today. So without further ado, let me introduce our guest for today. He is the owner of the Workshop Studio, a barber shop that aims to provide stellar haircuts and service for their clients. It is also a space for education hub, barber shop, consultancy, and creative retail space. We also have a YouTube channel as an extension platform. So welcome to the show, Sir Willow. Magandang umaga po. Kamusta po kayo?
Hi, sir. Ayan.
Hello, good morning,
Yes,
beautiful
sir.
ladies.
A great day, sir. So, let me ask you the first important question. How's the pandemic treating you so far?
Uh, Not really nice, especially right now. I think 2 days ago it was announced that they will be putting us back to MECQ status, but I'm not really sure if it's some kind of uh, strategy because when I went out like last Sunday, because it was like the first day for the MECQ status, there were no checkpoints. Transportations were okay, but I feel like people are afraid to go out until today. So, but I'm expecting things like this to happen anyway. So, it doesn't really hurt that bad.
Just to ask lang, sir, where are you located right
Mm.
now? Are you in Cebu?
Yes, I'm now inside my humble barber shop and school and consultancy. So that's you can probably see people behind me. Those are my family members. So,
Okay, well, thank you for that information, sir. I think to start off the interview, we wanted to know, like, having a barber shop or a business, is it like a profession, the one that you were in right now? Is it like an interest in your childhood na gusto ko mag-business when I grow up, or nangyari na lang siya na pagtatayo ako ng barber shop and I wanted people to to help people and to educate people on how to do it.
that's a good question, Tel. I really did not expect to do this really in full time. It's what I call maybe a midlife crisis when I was way back 26 years old. I was really working well with my corporate job. And then suddenly one day I woke up. I felt like it's no longer making me feel happy. I've been working and climbing the corporate ladder, and I don't really feel happy doing it. So I just suddenly started asking myself, why? Why am I doing this? So I started exploring other things aside from my regular day job. I kind of thought of maybe try to be trying to do a lot of research. Maybe I can be a policeman, a priest, maybe I can do baking, or maybe become a pastry chef until I saw a post from my past life also. I came from a band, so maybe there is somehow a connection between my in first love in music and what I'm doing right now, because when I saw a post from my favorite band, he was saying thank you from a barber, and then that somehow gave me an idea that okay, that's cool because if you're in a band and then if you get your haircut from a salon really that who doesn't have the connection, what if I become a barber influenced by heavy music and into tattoo? So I kind of already know my market. So I started cutting hair from the music industry and from the tattoo industry. And then somehow I'm also starting this new kind of haircut in Cebu, which is the fade haircut. So 6 years ago, barbershops doesn't know the term fade haircut. When you say that to them, they would just give you a cricket sound. Cuckoo, cuckoo. So when I was trying to do research about that haircut, um, I tried going to barber school here in Cebu, which is mainly owned by salons. So when I started my barber class, I initially asked my instructor, "Sir, can you teach me how to do the fade haircut?" And then he suddenly answered, "What's a fade haircut?" So from that, it kind of ignited. I really got excited because I'm starting something new, way 7 years ago. So fast forward today, I don't know. People say I paved the way of this type of haircut in our city. So, and a lot of things
Yes.
happen. Long
Yes, sir.
story, like really long story.
Thank you for sharing that, sir, no? And aware naman tayo na may mga bagay talaga na ang sarap sa pakiramdam kapag tayo yung first person na nakaka-discover nun. Parang it feels surreal, pero ang sarap sa pakiramdam na may mga taong natututo from you coming from that invention. And having that said, for sure naman po na uh, it wasn't done overnight. Parang it was a long process and it was a long journey for you. And I would also like to ask lang din po if meron kayong mga na-experience na mga bagay na parang munti ka na kayong sumuko, or did you have setbacks before, and paano nyo po yun nalagpasan?
Um, Quitting or leaving the trade never really got into my mind. But to be when I got into the business side of barbering itself, I treat it as an art. So when I was doing it before without, can I mention my? Oh, okay, I came from this big franchise barbershop here in our city, and they were like my investors also. So it was fun at first. First few years was fun, but when I really got into the business side of everything, that is somehow I felt that burnout. So some people would say barbering isn't glamorous because they would say check how cool you look on Instagram type of job. They thought that it's like that, but every day is a grind. It's long hours, your feet, constant learning, and attention to cut at hand. So there's a lot of things to think about when you do cutting hair, and then if you add the business side of what you're doing, um, to be specific, handling people is really hard. So making me feel, I don't know, I need to rest. So that's where the stress is coming from. Because I can just cut all day.
Absolutely, sir. I think I have a follow-up question on that.
Mm.
How did
Sige,
that
sige.
major setback change you as a person? Like your whole totality po talaga.
Um, it did change me a lot because aside of me learning my trade, mastering my craft, I also did learn a lot from the business side of it. So that's why kind of I thought I'm gonna leave for a while, the cutting hair or the barbering industry, but when I left the group, I somehow felt that urge again that I can just open a humble shop and then maybe start again. So that's why I'm offering consultancy for people who's interested to open their own barbershop and they don't want to go into the route of franchising. So my role is just point them in the right direction without royalties, without middleman, and just give them everything. So, and it's a lot easier job to me than do franchising. So,
That's good. Parang, ang galing naman sir kasi yung iba parang 'di ba once na may business na sila parang gusto nila kanila na lang, hindi na sila nagse-share ng knowledge nila with other people. So, ang galing naman, ang galing po nung naisip niyo. But I also wanna ask like 'di ba po pandemic came, how was it now? I mean, marami po bang nagpapagupit pa rin or
the only thing I notice right now is the frequency that our client gets their haircut really changed. Before it was once a week, twice a week. Now it's just once a month. So it's really different from the normal world. But I'm positive. I thought of maybe I'll just open the business after the world is okay. But I felt like I need to open right now because this is the opportunity for me to position my brand so that once, because I felt like the market is slowly opening. So once it's open, I'm already established. And because of my experience, I've opened like 12 barber shop from my past job, and I know the signs of and the good and bad signs of a good start and a bad start of a new barber shop. But so far since I've opened, I've been seeing good, really good signs and good stories since I've opened. So,
Thank you for sharing that, sir. Parang sobrang ganda ng advocacy mo. Gusto ko 'yon, yung hindi ako madamot i-share yung mga knowledge ko, 'di ba? On how to put up a business and how to um
mhm.
so, 'di ba?
Because I think that's my legacy in life. That if I'm gone in this world, they will remember me as. It depends on how they. Because I feel like they will remember how they felt when they met me. So I just wanna leave that feeling to them. I'm not sure if they
Thank
will
you.
remember what I did. So
That's very good. Thank you for sharing that, sir. Also, we wanted to know like if given a chance na nakausap mo yung younger self mo, ano yung sasabihin mo sa kanya? Is there any advice that you'd like to tell to yourself? And advice for the future generation then, for those people who want to pursue entrepreneur, wants to have a barber shop as well in the future.
My advice to my younger self: work hard and work smart. And then for those people who was listening to this discussion, who wanted to open their own barbershop, don't just open because you want to earn money. Because money is not really my motivation when I started barbering itself. Because when things gets hard, I'm not sure if you can still love what you do. I think what I mean is just uh, you know love the trade first before even going to the business side of it, because that's why, just to add also, that's why I have a barber school, so that people who wanted to open their own shop, they can also get to have the experience of cutting hair, and then from there they can start the business. Because just to share, I have a student from Karkar City. It's like 2 hours from here, and then he gets to travel every day just to learn the trade. So he's a seaman in profession, and he doesn't want to go through again. Ayaw na niyang bumalik sa barko. So he's planning to open his own barbershop sa south side of Cebu, which is a progressing city. So it's a good move.
Wow, thank you so much for that very inspiring message, Sir Willow.
Really inspiring siya, miss.
Yes po.
Yes, it is, it is. I think it is already a winning moment kapag si Sir, yung estudyante ni Sir Willow ay hindi na umakyat ng bagyo, ng bagyo, ng barko at nagtayo na din siya ng sarili niyang barbershop, right? I think it is already a success and a winning moment. So yeah, thank you so much for accepting our invite, Sir Willow. We know how busy you are, but thank you for making the time. But before we end, where can our listeners find you po?
They can just follow our page on Instagram. The handle is at sign W workshop dot studio, and from there they can just research away. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, you can see it on the screen too. So yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much again, Sir Willow, for your time and for sharing all your experiences. And ako personally, I learned a lot from him. Ikaw ba, Sam?
Yes, of course. Ako, sobrang nakaka-uplift yung idea na umaangat ka, pero may tao din na umaangat kasabay mo. So, thank you so much for that, Sir Willow.
You're most welcome. Yes, I know there's like 2 million hairs here sa Cebu. Para hindi yan nauubos.
Okay, well, I guess that wraps up the episode for today. I know that our truth seekers and our listeners were able to learn a lot from our guest for today, and we are looking forward for the upcoming guests as well. We would like to invite the program, and believe me, we are also sharing the same enthusiasm, di ba, Sam?
Yes, of course. And this has been DGY Academy. To know more about our future guests and events, you may follow us on our Facebook page, DGY Academy, and Instagram at the Gohoy Academy. Fuel your curiosities, be motivated daily.
This has been the Unspoken Truth with DGY Academy. Have a great day and stay safe. Thank you. Paalam.
Thank you.